Make sure they can hear you. Say something.
Yo, yo, yo.
Okay, hold on. I gotta make sure my loop back is working on Discord. Yo, 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 yo. Okay. All right, bet. We both inside of the Instagram thing. Okay, cool. I didn't go live yet because I just want to make sure everything's set. Okay. Discord. Boom. Now say something.
Yo,
Okay,
yo,
boom.
let's
Oh,
go.
yeah, you catch it. Yo, yo, yo. Oh, I should have put featuring Von 2 cutting my shit so they can know we both on
Okay.
this bitch. That's all
Yeah, it's
right,
all
though.
good.
Okay, now we about to start the Instagram. And then we completely live. Oh, shit.
Let's get it.
Oh, shit.
Let's get it. Yo, yo, yo. Let's go.
What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Let me tell y'all something. We are here today with one of my favorite to always bring on this bitch. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Whenever I bring this nigga on here, I always got to do the talking when it comes to being with other people. Boy, he just know how to take it over. You just like, it's like imagine, right? Imagine I'm Kyrie Irving, right? Hold on, I can't even call you LeBron because that's a rat. So I'm gonna just say I'm LeBron, okay? Let's say I'm
Oh,
Kyrie.
he's a rat?
Yeah, LeBron, a big ass rat.
Hey, that's crazy. He's a rat.
So I
Wow.
can't disrespect you like that. So I'm LeBron, and it's so good to be able to have somebody else pass the ball, and they Kyrie, ooh, 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 ooh.
Hey,
You
that's
feel
lit
me?
though.
So it's like, first of all, we on here, and this my third time going live. This his second time going live. And what we talking about for real is, y'all see the title, False Prophets. Let me tell
Yeah,
y'all
fact.
something. Me and Vaughn, we know false prophets.
Yeah,
We
for
know
sure,
false
for sure.
prophets because you know how we know false prophets? Because when we show up to work, when we show up to do what we got to do, when we show up, you can kind of see who don't want to show up. You can kind of see who don't want to put in the work. You can kind of see who don't want to actually live the life that they say they're going to live. You can see who's not actually being genuine with what they say they doing. And how do we know? Because we actually doing this shit. It's like,
Yeah,
imagine you
facts,
a
facts.
basketball player and you hitting a crossover tween and you like run the triangle offense, but then this nigga saying, oh, I'm a master basketball player. You like, all right, bet, let's run a pick and roll. They're like, what? Oh, you're not really who you say you are.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the facts, facts,
You
facts
feel me?
though.
People not really who they say they are. And it's like a lot of people, let me tell you something. It's okay for you to go after your coin. It's okay for you to go after your coin, but a lot of people are only making the coin their whole personality. I thought the whole point of making wealth was to do it while doing what we love. I thought the whole point of it was to money to kind of be like a side effect of us chasing our passions. But it's like some people have actually taken this position of having a support system, a fan base, and leading them astray just because of money. What you think
Yeah,
about
that's
that?
facts. I feel like honestly, it's just like it really just shows your morals and principles as a man or a woman, right? Like, first of all, I want to break down like what even is a false prophet. Like, a false prophet is because like when people hear false prophet, they automatically think like, oh, Bible, Christianity. We ain't even on that type of time. Like, a false prophet is you not standing on your word, right? Like, this is a false prophet. You know what I'm saying? Like, a false prophet is okay. I'm telling people to go do something and I'm not doing the same thing that I'm telling people to go do. You're preaching something and you're not living what you're preaching. That's a false prophet, right? So it's like automatically, it's like if I notice that you got like false prophet tendencies, I gotta separate myself or I can't fuck with you no more because it's just like you not standing on your word as a human being, right? It's like I'm not finna be telling people to meditate. I'm not finna be telling people to eat healthy, not drink alcohol. And then you go on my crib, I got bacon in the crib, I got Hennessy bottles in the crib, and then my shit look like the trap. You know what I'm saying? Like my shit look like the trap in here. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just not finna, nah, that's just not what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's a false prophet. So it's like, I feel like you can take that. I feel like you got to look at your life right now or people in your life right now, like, okay, what false prophets do I have in my life right now? Like, if you got people in your life that be like, oh, they them New Year people, I like to call them New Year people. They be the New Year false prophets. They be like, okay, at the start of the New Year, I'm gonna start doing this, start doing that. I'm gonna start working out healthy. I'm gonna start working out. I'm gonna start eating healthy, and then all of a sudden, now it's January 20 what? January 28th, 28th day, right? Yo, hey, and January 28th, they ain't doing the same things that they wanted to do when it was December 28th. You feel what I'm saying? That's automatically you gotta cut them off because it's like they a false prophet. They don't really stand on their word because the only thing that you have in life
Is
you're
your
not your
word.
money. Facts. You're not your money, your success. You're not what you done did. You're not the people you know. No, the only thing that you are is your word. So it's like if you don't even keep your word as an individual, and that's something that we definitely gonna be talking about at this live seminar February 23rd. Like if you don't keep your word as an individual, it's like automatically I can't even trust you. And if I can't trust you, then I can't be around you. It just is what it is. That's the first step to trust, keeping your word as an individual. I keep my word. So it's like if I tell somebody something that I'm gonna do something, they know that I'm gonna do it because I keep my word. I've proved multiple times that I can keep my word. If I say, hey, at 8 p.m. I'm gonna show up here, guess what? They know that I'm gonna show up here because I keep my word. The minute you don't keep your word, the one time you don't keep your word, now anything that you do after that, it doesn't even matter because at the end of the day, you gotta look at it like this. Trust is like a glass. If you break that trust one time, you can put it back together. It's never gonna be exactly the same.
Damn, I needed to hear that.
Missing. Facts. It's gonna be one piece missing. So it's like you can't, like I'm always gonna show up, no excuses every single time. Just is what it is. You feel what I'm saying?
Listen, let me tell y'all something too about that. A lot of y'all don't even realize that when you tell yourself you're gonna do something and you don't follow through with your word, you're creating a lack of trust within yourself. So much that even when you give other people your word, you don't even believe them. Like, I know people that be like, oh, I'm going to finish it today. Or they be like, I don't even want to say I'm going to finish it today because they know they're not really going to do it. And that's the thing. If you always tell yourself, oh, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, but you really don't do it, you never know what you really going to do. And that's the thing. You low-key a false prophet within yourself because you prophesizing that you're going to take action on something, but then your prophecy has not come true. Especially if you keep doing that over and over and over again, you know the only thing that's going to be unfaithful for real is you. And then you can't be mad when your whole life is surrounding around people who you can't stand on or who you can't rely on because the same people that you're attracting to you are you. So
it's like how you... No, I was about to say literally what you about to say. It's like, yo, how you think you gonna rely on other people, but you can't even rely on yourself, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta rely on yourself before you rely on other people. Simple as that.
And then when you try to attract those friends that actually are reliable, and you're not a reliable person, please let me tell you something. They're not gonna stick around because people who stand 10 toes on what they say, we can't stand people who don't, because that means that you're a liar. That means you lie. You lie to yourself. You lie to your friends. It doesn't matter how minuscule the lie is. I can't trust what you say. And the thing about it is the main reason why we even on this live is to explain to you the purpose of creating a change within yourself. If you don't like what the fuck going on in your life, my love, there's something that needs to be changed. And it always starts with how you think about things. I've been talking to people about people who want to come to Miami. Oh, I want to move to Miami. Oh, I want to do this. But then it's like they think like, oh, but I don't have enough, or I don't this, or I don't. And then they start to use that B word, BROKE. And I'm like, hold on, partner. You was never going to make it to Miami thinking like that.
Facts.
Like all that like-minded shit, we not here for this, my love. Like, I don't give a fuck how far behind your bills is. I don't give a fuck, bro. That nigga Busta Rhymes said you have to be delusional because it's not delusional when it works. And that's the thing. The only way you ever gonna create a shift is by you 100% stepping into that character and knowing that no other reality actually exists but this one. And you can't even entertain the thought of something happening that's negative. I do not entertain unfavorable outcomes. I want y'all to write that down. I do not entertain unfavorable outcomes. You can't
hold on real quick, babe. Hold on. No, keep going.
I cannot entertain unfavorable outcomes. And basically what that means is that my brain is not even going to fathom what it means. Hold on, my brain isn't even going to fathom what that means. My brain is not even going to entertain what could go wrong. Because the moment that you start to entertain what could go wrong, you know what happens? You have that same reality that you entertain, because that's what you do when you are creating. But the thing about it is that you're so focused on what you don't want to happen that has become your main focus. And then you know what happens when that becomes your main focus? That becomes your reality. And the thing about it is, let me tell you something. Who do you have to become to have that reality? And a lot of times, the person that you say you have to become, you're already that person. The real journey is, how can I not be afraid to express the true version of me? Because the true version of you is confident. The true version of you isn't afraid of challenges. But then when you get around people, you allow them to skew how you act. You allow them to skew how you feel about yourself. You allow them to skew how big you are. And until you can finally allow yourself to not give a fuck about what other people are saying, you will always be a prisoner to everyone's opinion. Let me say that one more time. Until you can focus on being the person that you want to be, Divine Knowledge, DM me on Instagram. If you cannot focus on being who you want to be, and you're focused on being what everybody else wants you to be, you will always be a prisoner to everyone else's opinions. You have to learn how to be you unapologetically. Can everybody comment for me the word unapologetic? Can y'all comment for me unapologetic? They said I'm lagging on IG. I am lagging. Why my IG lagging? My IG lagging. Forget Instagram. So yeah, man. Listen, y'all, we have an event coming February 23rd. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets. It's called the Spring Solstice. Okay, Vaughn back. So we have an event coming February 23rd. It's called the Spring Solstice, man. We out here in Miami. So
listen, God, we in Miami.
No, for real. And you know what's crazy? I keep trying to tell people, like, do you know first of all, today's the 28th. If you don't know, 28 is the number of wealth. And it's funny because the first person to donate on this live today, his name is Divine Knowledge 28. You can't make this up. Lit. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. So what I want y'all to do today is, number one, make sure y'all get some coconut water, because the word coconut adds up to 28. They say I'm lagging on YouTube too.
They said you lagging.
Hold on, let me fix this. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna fix it.
Yeah, and sorry about that. I had to hand over some shit just now.
No, you good. Hold on, I'm about to. They can still hear you though, but I'm gonna just switch the screen.
All right, that's a bit.
Sometimes I lag because this screen's so damn high quality, it be too much. Okay, let's just change this. Don't worry, y'all. I got y'all. Let's see. Display capture. We're going to switch screens. Cool. Just like that.
Let's get it.
Okay, they can see you now. So,
all right, it's a bit.
I want you not to give them advice. I want you to give me some advice, right? What would you say to someone who's just now learning to not be afraid of their own power?
To not be afraid of their own power?
Yeah, nigga. Like, let me tell you, like, I feel like, you know, everybody been like, oh, you know, you gotta play the game. You gotta do, like, obviously this is a video game. You feel me?
Yeah, facts.
When we make our titles, sometimes they be a little bit clickbaity, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be on Instagram, I be like, mentioned you, so sometimes you gotta play the game, right? So, yeah. Especially in a realm with what we do, it's like we have to be creative when we get our messages out, right? So people are like, you know, you gotta play the game, And I used to be that person that's like, man, fuck this game. I don't want to play the game. And it's like, that's not how life is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to learn you have to learn the rules so you can break the rules, right? So I feel like I've been so afraid of myself playing the game because I'm afraid of how good I am at it. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like, you be like, man, you want me to come in the kitchen. You want me to just take some food, but I know how good I am. I'm going to take this whole kitchen. Right. So what can you say to people? What can you say to people like me and other people who know that they can walk in a room, they can do their thing, they can run the room or whatever, but they can be afraid of the backlash that can come from it, or afraid of the insecurities of other people being triggered by how big we can be.
You need to strengthen your relationship with yourself, right? Because like at the end of the day, it's like I feel like my relationship with myself is so strong, and I love myself so much to where it's like, yo, just like you said right there, the example you said, I don't want to take the whole kitchen, nigga. I'm gonna take the whole house and the whole land.
See, there we
I want it
go.
all. You know what I'm saying?
He said,
So it's like
take it all.
that's because I mess with myself so much. You feel what I'm saying? It's like I care about myself so much. It's like I want the best for myself and anybody around me, right? So it's like then you got to think about it, not only just you. I look at myself as not only am I just helping myself, the more I help myself, because especially what we do, the more that I help myself, the more that I can help people around me, but also help people that I don't know, like the people that's watching this live, right? Because imagine if I'm not feeling good. Imagine if I'm living in the trenches right now and I'm not feeling good. You think I'm gonna really want to make videos every single day though? You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather work my ass off and be making videos from a mansion, right? Be making videos from Costa Rica, traveling and things like that, than making videos from my mama house in the trench. Like, no, like I don't want to make no videos from there. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be looking around my environment like how I'm telling them to get on my shit and look where I'm at. Nah, fuck all that. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that's another thing too. Is like it's just about having a strong relationship with yourself and just caring about yourself for real. It's like you talking about the backlash. Well, who cares? We like I look at it like this, man. And the next 100 years from now, everybody that you know is gonna be dead. You caring about dead people thoughts right now. like real talk. You really caring about dead people thoughts right now.
You know what it's like to show up big as fucking. It's like, yo, friends. There was this poem. This lady said, your friends are just as envious as your foes. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we all know the reason why is because maybe because I and you haven't been able to love yourself enough to really see how big you are. You keep attracting people who don't see how big you are. Damn.
Facts. Or they do see how big you are and they just don't want to like let you know that off the rip because they feel like you're gonna get bigger than them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be both. They around you because they know you big, but they don't want to let you know like, yo,
because they don't want big. Because they don't want you to start asserting that shit. They don't want you to start being. What I'm saying. And it's crazy because it's like, what do you think about people that literally be like, oh, you think you bigger than me, you think you better than me? Honestly, I think that's what I'd be afraid of. I'd be afraid of the you think you bigger, you think you better, and it's like I've never in my life.
That. You know what I'm saying? I love that. You know why I like that though? You know why I like that? Because I like when people reveal themselves to me.
Oh.
If you come up to me and you say you think you bigger than me, appreciate you, bro. Because I know you a fuck nigga. I can't be around you no more. Thank you. I know you're not big. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, understand like this. Somebody that's doing good in life or that's doing big things like me is not going to come up to me and say something like that. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, if you say that to me, like, I would rather have this. I would rather have you come up and say this when I'm still building than you say this to me 10 years later when I done already let you in my crib.
That's
I done already let you hold my child. I done gave you like racks on top of racks. I done gave you opportunities, and now you say that, right? See, that's gonna hurt me even more, right?
Yeah,
like now they're like, wow, we even bigger than what we is now, and like I done gave you so many opportunities, and then you say that, like you literally know what my kids look like, and now you say that. That's when I'd rather have you say that right now. Like say that right now. Yeah, I want you to say that right now. So that's why I do the things that I do now.
That's facts. I needed to hear that, man. Let me tell you something. Sometimes we start to get so big that it can get uncomfortable for us. And the reason why it can get uncomfortable for us is because the people in our environment, we becoming too big for the fishbowl. And the environment can start to feel like weird about it because it's like, hold on, now you get bigger than your environment now. Hold on now. And that means that you got to leave them. Like, I just took a cat off the streets and I just had to think about it like, damn, like what if she got family on the streets, but she need to have a better life? Fuck them family right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all letting y'all environment, y'all letting the people around y'all hold y'all back from new things that you're supposed to experience because of your the false loyalty. Let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all think loyalty looks like being there for that person like every step of your way, and every time that you have an ability to grow, you're supposed to stay with them. No. If your friend is truly loyal to you, if your people are truly loyal to you, they want you to do the best, be the best, have the best, and want the best for you. That's a part of being loyal. If at any point your growth makes a threat to the relationship, you have to let go of the relationship.
Nah, that's facts. Hey, and real loyalty, I'm gonna be real, man. Real loyalty is this person that you know what I'm saying you so-called friends with wants to see you do better. That's real loyalty. Like they should want to see you get out the fishbowl. They should be pushing you to get out the fishbowl, or they should be bringing you out of the fishbowl because they trying to get out the fishbowl too. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like I don't want to be around people that's trying to stay in the same environment. I want to be around people that is trying to push out the environment they're in and go to expand their environment, and then expand out that environment, and then keep expanding. Like I
Exactly.
hang around people that are thinking about expanding, right? So it's like you got to understand like that. It's like if you hang more around people that got the mindset of you, they got the mindset of like expanding. At that point, it's like, yo, that's like this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to row a boat and you're the only person rowing the boat, and then everybody else on the boat is just looking at you like, like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like you need to
Exactly.
row the boat and not, and people aren't really focused on you. They're focused on what y'all are doing together, and they're helping
Exactly.
you row the boat. You're gonna get the places way faster. Simple as that. And I was just talking about that on my other live. Like, yo, I was like, if I didn't have like I said, this is why you need assistance in life. You need people on the same type of time as you. Like I told people, like, yo, we about to do seminars. We about to actually get this
Hmm.
rolling, right? Sticks was the only person that I told, right? I said that I was gonna get it rolling myself. I was already had money. I was looking for a venue in Atlanta. I was like, yeah, like we gonna actually do this. I'm actually putting this in motion. Six said, hey, I gotta do with a venue. Woo, woo, woo. I just talked to some people, and yeah, we can really get this locked in. I'm gonna find out the dates. I'm gonna let you know. Then she hit me back the next week. It was like, hey, we gonna do February 23rd. That's the date that we picked. Woo, woo, let's get it. We gonna go ahead and make the flyer for it. She automatically put it in motion. Like it didn't even take a month. She automatically put it in motion. Found a nice venue. That's the type of people that you want around you. Like people that get things done, puts things in motion. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And let me just tell y'all something, okay? When your mind, I want y'all to really listen because I'm about to give y'all the monologue of a lifetime. Let me tell you something. When your mind is exposed to something new, a new environment, a new concept, it is very hard for it to go back. And a lot of y'all don't realize that you're one shift away from becoming the person that you want to be to have everything that you want. We have had to go through periods of sabbaticals. Sabbaticals are periods of isolation. We've had to hit rock fucking bottom to be able to get back into alignment with ourselves, to be like, you know what? We've had it all, lost it, and got it again. Am I right, Vaughn?
Yeah, for real. Facts,
Let me tell
facts.
y'all
And
something.
now we ain't losing it again.
Because we already been to that part of the journey. A lot of y'all are
Facts.
begging for a shift. A lot of y'all are begging for a shift, but let me tell you something. A shift doesn't happen in your environment. You have to go outside of your environment to experience
Facts.
something new. So when you go back, get so despised with your environment, you're like, I need to get out of here now. And that's the whole point. We want to bring you to Miami to have an event of a lifetime where you're like, I can't go back home. Like I need to figure out
Yeah,
how to
for real,
how
for
I
real.
need Vaughn ass might move to Miami after this shit. Real talk. I need y'all to when you come in and let me tell y'all something. I know y'all been hearing me talk about the cacao ceremony, but I don't think y'all really understand that cacao ceremony is the primer for your shift. If you know about Tony
Hmm.
Robbins, you know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to having a shift. The thing about it is that Tony Robbins never did a cacao ceremony. Tony Robbins, I'm coming for you. Tony Robbins has never done a cacao ceremony. You may be like, what the fuck is a cacao ceremony and why does she keep bringing this up? You said you want to shift, right? Okay, I understand a shift is mental, actually affect the mental. Cacao is going to exemplify the loving energy within your heart. And we talking about this on the 28th. How do you think you're going to get to more money if your heart chakra isn't open? The heart chakra
Facts.
is green for what they love. But a lot of y'all aren't
Facts.
in alignment with what you love because you have so much confusion here in the heart. You've shut down your heart. You've put ice around your heart because the world made you do it. And the thing about it is that a lot of y'all are living life in a, well, I guess I gotta be cold. I guess I gotta this. I gotta, and you're shifting
Nah,
into what everybody else has going on, and then you're wondering why your abundance isn't looking like what you want it to look like because you're not even tapped into your own frequency anymore. You're acting out of the behavior that corporate America put you in, which is that cold, hello, how are you doing? Instead of getting back into your own passion of what you love.
facts.
You feel me? So the first thing we're doing is a cacao ceremony to open up the heart, open up the brain. And after you have, they say it's still lagging. Damn, what's going on? That's weird. I don't know why we lagging.
It's all good. Maybe it might be Discord.
I don't know. I usually don't be lagging. Let me see. Go ahead, talk to them though. I'm gonna check it.
That's a bet. That's a bet. She was talking about the cacao ceremony. And man, it's about to be lit. We about to do a live podcast and everything. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all some of the things that we're gonna be talking about, but something I definitely want to be breaking down though is just manifestation, right? So like honestly, the right, because a lot of people, manifestation been a thing people been talking about for years, decades. You gotta write something down 3 times, you gotta write it down 6 times, 9 times. And then sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, right? That's playing with manifestation and Russian roulette type of way, right? Like I'm not here to give you